Why's my FPS so bad? For what? Hmm. Dunno. It's really bad though. I got a mount, yay. Who's like random mounts? Dude, there's nothing about mounts now? Uh-uh. I can't win. Maybe it's time for me to level up. Let's see. Got a healer. See if I change out this healer for another healer. That's still a no. Yeah, that's not. That's nowhere near as good. Oh damn. I won't be getting that mount right now then. Time to get some EXP, I guess. Seems dumb. There's no way this one's gonna get done, huh? Yeah, nope. I'm getting like suddenly super sleepy. The fuck? Alright. Hmm. I'm just simulate my character. Such garbage rings and everything else. Hmm. That doesn't disturb. I need a fresh one. Let's see these motherfuckers let me in. Okay. Dude, my FPS is really bad here right now. Oh, I bet you it's because the fucking browser's open. Bet you that's what it is. Probably have like a bunch of tabs open or something. Dude, my FPS is so bad right now. I want to finish this raid bots simulation, see what gear I need to wear. Damn, dude. There's something blocking you. Let me teleport because I'm lazy. Hmm. Not so I can buy anything else. Shit. You know, I'm gonna buy this. I hope that's the right one. Oh shit, I think I went the wrong way. Fuck. The wrong way. Oh my god. I'm not a smart man. I am not a smart man. Fuck me. Can I, at least I can mount it. Oh, come on, guys. Fuck. Whatever, fuck it. The fuck off me. Yeah, the joys of trying to multitask. This way I didn't go? Yes and no. Hold on. That's some bullshit. That's some bullshit, you know it. Fucker. Son of a bitch bastard. Dude. Bro. Just leave me the fuck alone. That was a challenge. Oh, that's about. What is this bullshit? No, I'm not. I've never fought you before. Let's see. Where's Blunted out? Where's Flask? Bam. Let's see. There's that. It's food. Motherfucker drop. That seems like a really dumb trinket. Maybe better than my macabre music sheet. But just barely. That'd be a massive upgrade. Fuck. Um. Hmm. I am. This is 5. Okay, 4. I'm clearly tired. So I'm literally wearing the best gear I have. Alright. Alright, browsers. Let's go. FPS went up just a little bit by doing that. It's boring. Being bad. Yeah. This motherfucker doesn't want to die. That's right, I do have an on-use trinket. I'm not a smart man. Biblioteca. Yeah. Hello? Rainbow cat. That was beautiful. Truly beautiful. I see you bound for ruin. Oh, I see you. That's such a weird. I'm about to bite this guy really hard. Boy, 9K. Ouchies. That was some big damage that just went out. Everybody outside the thing just nearly died. It's peanut butter jelly time. I should have said that, huh? There's a lot of corpses. This is the part where I run away. I try to put it down there. Oh well. Oh, what is this bullshit? What'd I do? What did I do? He looks silly. What's it look like? That's not a dagger, that's a fucking sword. I was already stealth. I'm dumb. Neat. Is it a boss? I don't think so. It's just a big boy. No, he drops no loot. It's lame. Okay. Okay, that's that person. Okay, dokie. Man, really guessy. Not all at once, guys. Dude. What is a 9 drop? Hmm. That's neat. I'll take it, but yeah. Oh my god, all these things are terrible. Hey, mount. Hey, that's pretty cool. I'd ride it. Alright, here we go. It's peanut butter jelly time. I don't know who we're attacking. Yeah, cut myself. Maybe I was supposed to do that. I don't know. I don't know how that shit works. It's peanut butter jelly time. You are crushing me very well. It burns us. I'm bored. How am I missing all these stacks? Dude, this is taking forever. I might damn their top DPS, and that's not right. I have no gear. It's pretty gross. But you're not getting the other one, you dumb dumb. I'm very cocky. Too cocky. Dude, where you ran away? That motherfucker's gonna die. Yeah, that was not smart. Say good day to Reggie Ray. Hmm. Are we supposed to die here? What if you turn backwards? Oh my gosh. Oh wait. Let's go here. You know what? Um, I'm not sure. Fuck it. This is where I belong. It's like I'm trash. I would like to repair. There's a repair vendor. But there's a remnant and there's Zol? Interesting. Very interesting. I would like to have that much crit. Oh, I'm not a cat. I'm getting fucked up. I just got over here. I fucked up. Interrupted on target. I'm not smart man. I'm like literally getting sleepy trying to do this raid. Yeah, what he said. I'm so sleepy. Oh, I didn't do laundry. Shit. How far away for the boss? I'll be right back. I need to do laundry. Yeah, I just realized something. I know I'm laggy, or FPS is bad. I've been streaming to another computer in the house. Stop remote play. Yeah, and instantly, whoop, high FPS. But now I know I have enough upload to stream multiple places at once. I need to do Remnant Inner Soul. Fuckers. You're about to get aggroed on.
Five,
Oh, shit.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Motherfucker.
More screams to echo within my life. Such a low tolerance for torment. Iteration is my specialty.
Get too comfortable.
Your agony belongs to me. Come to watch me suffer, heroes. Too bad. You will never see me break. Mosswan, feed on my pain. It will be done. Oh, I expected more.
Whatever killing's ass too slow. Uh-oh.
You are mine to slaughter. Come to watch me suffer, heroes. Too bad. You will never see me break. Iteration is my specialty. Unleash every burden, every regret that infuses your soul. Hell scream. I will bring about your end.
Ba-dum.
You don't have the steel to break me. I bring ruin. Witness a masterpiece of torment.
Someone did not get the memo. Why are you so? How are people so bad? Like, I'm not good. I don't know what's going on, but I'm not dying either.
You are mine to slaughter. You don't have the steel to break me. Mosswan, feed on my pain. It will be done.
Oh, why did you death grip for? The fuck? I wasted my interrupt. That's not getting extra hits on. Come on, big ol' bite. Get some big ol' critties.
You don't have the steel to break me.
Alright, so. Wish I could use those boots. Oh well, it is what it is. So we can't go to near result until we kill other guys. That's what this means. Really, all I need to do is kill Narzul and Farouk. What's going on? That took way too long. Hello, motherfucker. You're still alive. Can I save you? Oh, this is Remnant? Sweet! This is what I needed. I was hoping I got like an epic there. Oop, I don't want to stand in front of that, I'm sure. Don't interrupt your. Oh my gosh. All I want to do is interrupt. Here it is. Ah, you get closer. How dare you silence me? That's what I did. I'm getting anxious as fuck. Yeah. I'm just gonna run away. Oh! So that happened. Woof. Woof. Whew. Basically, the only thing I wanted is that this is just something else. Chance, they're not guaranteed. Uh, Nobody told me what to do. I literally asked, what do we do on this fight? Listen. Good talk. Good talk. Let's go.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Hmm? Oh, damn, dude. So he took off his hat? That's cool. Hey, nobody died. That's good. That's probably... Thank God I can leave. Could have been nasty for me. Fucking silence bullshit. Oh, someone got yeeted. A bunch of people got yeeted apparently. Fucker. That sucks, dog. Oh, you better turn that up, yeah. Silence. How dare you? I'm scared. Alright. Give me that necklace, dog. Bruh. I think they were dead. Why? Because I got the mark thing, I guess. He came. Ain't Smith already done, right? We've done everything but the first boss. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm leaving this raid. They're already looking for people, might as well leave. Gonna exit before I get booted. Stay tuned to find out in the next episode of Dragon Meow Z. But I leave, bro. Back like this. Does it allow me to leave? Torghast. What? What? The fuck? That's how you get here. Okay. I would have never guessed. Sarcasm. I am not getting out of here in time. Try as I might, try as I may. I'm not making it out of this way. Oh, there it is. There's the exit, maybe. Shame they didn't wait for me to do that, boss. Something just happened.
Ebon Blade, hold this position.
Why do you have a
The
quest?
jailer's sanctum looms above us. How
Oh,
do
heroic
we
difficulty.
reach it?
Gotcha.
The Taragru blocks our way. Champions, it is time for the jailer's pet to meet its end.
What does this do? Wait, did I go back to the raid?
Bring down those beasts.
What?
You'll need their power to face the Taragru.
Fucking weird, man.
Our enemies amass outside Helgard Keep. Thin their numbers before they have the chance to strike.
Woof. Fall asleep again. The burdens of being a tired old man. It's peanut butter jelly time. Mm-hmm. Now wait no time. My pores on my nose are so clogged.
The gardens are overrun, and there is no room for new growth. Clear the excess.
My browser thought it was lagging me. Nope. Check that stuff. Is that honestly an option? Hold on. What? It is a thing. Every 10 seconds. Alright. Here it is.
Must you always stomp about?
Yes, I must.
Might I go with you next time?
Our enemies amass outside Helgard Keep. Thin their numbers before they have the chance to strike.
I'm getting summoned so many times, it's not funny. No entertainment for me tonight. I am very sleepy and tired. I'm gonna feel bad here in a second when we first kill the first boss and I just randomly dip out. It's gonna happen. I need to find out what time I need to be at work tomorrow. Tomorrow is 15th. So, lovely. Lovely schedule. Let's go ahead and set an alarm for that. Oh. Oh. Dang. Well, dang. Oh, that's right. I can't do this chair. It's too big. Big ass chair. Today is a sleepy day. Yeah, I feel bad about leaving here a little bit. But, hey, it is what it is. Stunner. Fucking stun me. Hmm. Yes, did that. I know you're supposed to shake the shit. does taste considerably better. I'll be honest. What was this bad boy drop? Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. So I can take that, I guess.
I have better things to do. I want a sample.
Heretics! You will suffer for this interruption.
Don't value your life, do you?
What does this character look like? I'm sexy. Yeah, that fucked me. Wait, now I'm just gonna kill this boss so I can leave this raid. I'm bored. I wanna go do something else.
Clearly my pets failed. Perhaps another demonstration is
Hey, we're doing a thing. Hmm. Falling asleep. Come on, man. I want to do something. What are we waiting on?
Five, four, three, two, one.
bask in his power. Rise as an agent of the Master's reign.
Oh no, my opener! My opener, no! I'm so sad right now. So disappointed. So mad. Balls are hurt.
Think you can take it?
Buttons!
You. Okay, I'm fairly feared. Yep. Ultra feared. Guess you could say I'm a fearmonger. When you're feared. Okay. So he's telling my anima powers. How dare you, sir?
Secure the area. Fortify our perimeter. Lady Proudmoore, we could use your expertise.
Of course, High Lord. The Terragru's essence is still tethered to its master. We can use that connection to open the way into the fortress above.
The jailer will unleash all his fury upon us. We must not falter.
Prepare yourselves. The sanctum of domination awaits.
Can you? Thank you. How the hell do I escape this place? Oof, that was a long time coming. Oof. The fucking worm in this place.
Our enemies amass outside Helgard Keep. Thin their numbers before they have the chance to strike.
Alright, so I accomplished that. So let's go. Today's been one day. Today's been a long, boring day. Hot. Did I mention hot? It's because it's hot.
I have many, many wares.
I'm still not there. Oh, I can't stand that. That's gotta be fixed right now. I do not want to log back into the game and see that. Gross. No, no, no.
Don't value your life very much, do you? I have just the thing, Wanderer. Farewell, friend of the Grummels.
Yeah, I did it. Hmm. Purchase and blah blah. And 5 molten blah blah.
Have you come to trade, or to waste your breath?
So I need this. No, where's the molten one? Maybe I get molten anima from somewhere else.
You're something of
Yeah, I gotcha. Guildmaster to nothing guild. Yes, shitter, I don't know more than I do. Oh, died too fast. Not fair. I expected a bigger challenge. Sure would be nice to be able to, you know, out up here. Four to five. Man, I'm so bored today. I wonder if I'm like depressed or something. Lisa. This palace on fire. Facing me? Oh, yes, now you are. Okay. Hmm.
Would you like to watch a more cruel Thanos in Avengers Endgame? The filming of the most brutal scene of the Marvel Cinematic Universe was abandoned at the last moment. In an interview with Empire magazine, Marvel company boss Kevin Feige also mentioned that they planned a scene to make the Thanos character look even more cruel, but they didn't perform it because it could be traumatic for children and other people at a young age. And he used the following phrases to summarize the scene. One of the ideas concerned the return of the team to a world already conquered by Thanos in 2023, after time travel. In this scene, Thanos was sitting on a throne made of skulls and throwing Captain America's head, which was still in the helmet, separated from his body and smashed into the air like a bowling ball. In fact, it was a very cool scene, but the question of how to tie the movie here also discouraged us from this idea. So how would it make you feel to watch such a scene on a white screen?
It would make more sense. And actually make them like scary. Let's see. I need something to listen to. I'm bored. I need to listen to something entertaining. Everything's like super like short though. Whoa, man. That was a big one. Dude, what the fuck? I need something to listen to. We'll go with this one.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Friends Per Second podcast. I am your host for this week, Lucy James, and joining me is Gerard Khalil, aka the Completionist.
Return only.
Yeah, that's me.
It's a him. We got Jake Baldino from.
I'm a now Chris Pratt.
Chris Pratt.
He's a Chris Pratt. We've also got Jake Baldino from Game Ranks. Did you just like hit the hot dog there? What happened?
I got excited. I hit the table. I like knocked everything over. So
Nice.
just disaster as usual.
We are off to an excellent start.
Oh yeah.
It's a disaster pod. It's fine. It's the weekend. We can be excited and we can do all this kind of nonsense. And obviously, we are hitched up on his channel. You know him, you love him. Ralph, aka.
I do not think they love him. I do definitely think that's a bit of a stretch too far, but here I am regardless. We're still keeping on. Hello.
Hello. We have a packed show, so judging by if you have seen the title and or thumbnail, depending on what we go with, you'll see that we have the lovely Jeff Keighley on. Ralph and I chatted to him about all things Game Awards, Gamescom, Summer Game Fest, all of the games.
That was fun. Can I say as well, I was actually I was nervous before that. Were you nervous? I don't know why, but I was just nervous. So I was like, oh, Jeff Keighley, I hope I don't screw this up, No, I really was.
I don't get nervous before interviews anymore.
Sure.
Just because pure desensitization, because I talk to so many people. But I Jeff is also like, you'll see in the interview, like he's just so used to the kind of back and forth, and he's really good value, and so I really enjoyed chatting to him. I think
it was a good interview. I was really, and he definitely said some interesting things. He didn't hold back on some of his takes on, particularly on E3. He has thoughts. Get ready to share it all over the internet, everyone, because he goes off the rails.
Buckle up. No, you guys did a great job. I'm very proud. I wish I could be there as the resident. I would say I'm the Jeff Keighley fanboy here. I enjoyed watching you guys chat. Good shit.
It's cool.
Yeah, although we were talking just before we started recording about, things that keep you up at night as content creators, like breaking embargo is a big one. My newfound fear is accidentally hitting live and accidentally just be streaming myself.
Big time.
But my other one now that will keep me awake at night is the fact that I started the interview with Jeff by going, he's in one of the Infinity Stones of the games industry.
That's right. I was like, where are you going with this, Lucy?
It made sense in my head.
Is he the stone or the gauntlet? Is he the gauntlet?
He's probably the gauntlet at this point.
And then he actually he went with it at the end, actually, which you'll see at the end of the interview. He really went with the whole reference. So
no, the best part is that he goes, "Oh, what are the other stones you got?" You guys are like, Tamor,
Susie,
Tamor and Susie. And I'm like, but we got big dreams. There's lots of stones coming, okay? There's lots of stones gonna be in that gauntlet one day.
We're at the Avengers 2012, and then we'll get to Infinity War. Just give us a minute. But it was
so funny.
We're also going to talk about what we've been playing. You all have a Steam Deck. I don't. It's becoming.
Ready.
I'm getting.
Always.
I'm becoming victimized on the GameSpot After Dark podcast because I went through last week and I noticed one of the timestamps was just Lucy doesn't have a Steam Deck.
Yes, I'm adding that as an item on the all future episodes now as well in the run sheet. It's just
this week, Lucy does not have a Steam Deck.
Wait, can I ask, when is your, I remember he's seeing some headline recently, which is like everyone that has an order now has a date. Is that a thing or not? Do you have a date or not?
I got pushed to Q4.
Oh, shit.
No.
Okay.
The crazy thing is that I was Q1 of next year and I got pushed to just a date. So I don't know how that happened.
Well,
very weird.
That, there you go.
Maybe when I'm driving home for Christmas, I don't drive, and also it would be a flight. Maybe.
I am.
Maybe.
I am behind the scenes chatting to Lawrence Yang, who is the Valve Steam Deck guy, actually, and I'm trying to get him on the podcast.
Can you put in a good word?
The reason I'm trying to get him on the podcast is so I can be like, listen, where the fuck is Lucy's Steam Deck right now? Come on, man. We want to like hold his feet to the fire on that one. So, Lawrence, just put yourself on notice, man. That's what's coming.
Pay the piper, Lawrence. Come on.
That's right. That's right.
Pieces. Where is this?
Did you drop yours yet?
Steam Link.
Say again, Lucy. Sorry.
I set up Steam Link so I could get the feeling of playing my PC games on my TV.
That's sad.
Or like up my couch.
That's very sad. That's cute. I haven't dropped my Steam Deck yet. No, I'm so terrified because at least you are in the States, so you could get yours repaired if something happened. Not if you drop it, obviously. Well, actually, you can get it repaired, but you can't get it warranty replaced. But if I fuck my Steam Deck, it's fucked, full stop. Because in Australia, it's not here yet, which means that's it. So
you have like an illegal Steam Deck.
Yeah, well, no, I got sent mine from Valve, so like direct.
Illegal.
Right, so they're like, good luck.
Yeah. Godspeed, you know. Maybe I could fly to New Zealand though to Gabe's house and just be I'll be like, dude, I dropped my stick. Can you fix it for me? And he's pretty chill. I think he'd probably say yes. Like he's pretty.
Does
relaxed.
he still live in New Zealand, Lord Gabe?
I believe so.
I like to picture it like it's like remember like the beginning of Skyfall where Bond like gets shot and then he washes up on a beach and then just lives there for a couple years drinking tequila like in a hut with a woman. I like to imagine that's what Gabe Newell is doing in New Zealand. I've also never been to New Zealand. I don't know what it's like. I just assume it's a beach and like.
I thought you were about to say, and I've never seen Skyfall, but I just imagine that's what it's like.
I think he lives. I think he has some super yacht down there. Doesn't he have like some super yacht that he uses to like go wherever he pleases?
Is he a yacht guy? Sorry,
Gabe. I think so. Well, he probably is. So.
Look, I just like to think that you kind of go into the hallowed halls of Gabe Newell's house, and he's just sat on a throne of fucking Steam Decks. Like he doesn't give a shit anymore.
And Lucy's like, "Can I have one?" And he just stares at you, and he says quietly, "No." Just very quietly.
Before we start, I want to take a step back. Lucy, you said that you wake up in fear about breaking embargo. That's like a real fear that we have as
I don't think I've ever
content
done
creators. I almost did it for Nintendo one time, and it was the most heartbreaking moment of my life. I'm so glad I was paying attention. And I think I told this story to you guys privately one time, but it was on our rehearsal podcasts. Nintendo flew me out to San Francisco to see the release surprise trailer of Cloud in Super Smash Brothers.
Oh, sick.
And it was me and one other YouTuber, and it was a huge surprise. They knew I was a Final Fantasy fan. I got to record like a reaction video and everything. I got it approved. I was so excited. And I was working on a project and I had to be on the road, so I set it to release at a specific time on YouTube with the auto scheduler.
Oh god. I'm getting stressed out hearing this story already. Like I legitimately am feeling anxiety right now just going through this. The thought of accidentally spoiling Cloud reveal. Oh my god, I can't.
I'm driving up the freeway, and because I'm an irresponsible human being, I have YouTube on my phone with direct ready to go, thinking, okay, 2 o'clock's when it's going to start. That's when it should start. I'm at 2 o'clock and it hadn't started yet, right? It's because it's supposed to be later on. And I was like, oh, okay. I did the math check. I was about maybe 45 minutes away from from leaking cloud to the whole entire world. I pulled off the freeway, almost crashed my car, and I was in an area where there was no reception, and I couldn't call or use my phone. I was struggling to get it to work. I got in my car and just kept driving on the freeway. Eventually got enough reception, pulled over, couldn't use my phone as a proper phone, so I just went to the YouTube app and I deleted the video. And then I called my editor and said, re-upload the video when the announcements start. And I avoided it like the plague. But I still have nightmare sweats about that. I still think about that at least once or twice a week. It's a nightmare that I have.
I picture that going down like a Breaking Bad episode, like you're in the on the side of the freeway freaking out, and like you throw your phone and it's just like all dramatic. Oh god.
Oh,
Nintendo's lawyers would have completely ended you. That would
you
be
wouldn't be here. You wouldn't be here now.
Not only
they would take your gold fillings out of your teeth.
Not only that, the FGC, the Smash community, the Nintendo community, I would not be here on this planet anymore. I would have left the games industry. I wouldn't have met any of you. I would have like just gone to a desert house and just disappeared.
Yeah.
The completion
like the beginning of Skyfall. Sipping tequila on the beach.
That's right.
No tequila. But Budweiser's the only thing I could probably afford at that point.
Sure.
Penniless.
Bud Light.
Well, now I'm gonna have nightmares about that. But yeah, let us know. Let us know your irrational fears in the comments below.
Yeah, what are
Send them to contact at friends per second.
Yeah, what are your rational fears in the comments below? Let us know. What's your trauma bonding like?
Honestly, like gaming fears. There's like, I don't know, losing saves, losing. A friend of mine lost when he migrated his old Switch to an OLED. He lost like all of his Animal Crossing shit. So, you know,
yeah, that's
you could lose.
Yeah, for sure.
But we should get into the meat of this week's episode. Obviously, we have the interview with Jeff coming up. We also asked you a few weeks ago for some questions, so we'll be going through those.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
Get to know us. Yeah. It's gonna be fun. But we wanted to start this week's episode by talking a little bit about what's been going on with Bungie recently, in particular, the kind of abuse, the online harassment that a lot of the Bungie staff members have been on the tail end of, the receiving end of, sorry, and the steps that Bungie are kind of having to take, and why is it that gaming seems to have this problem, whereas other mediums don't have it the same way. Ralph, as the Destiny boy, the Bungie boy, I'm going to throw to you to give us a better overview of the whole situation.
Yes, Bungie, yes. Well, it's been tough because obviously Bungie is a big studio and they make a big popular game, and so that's obviously going to invite lots of criticism and whatever else, and that's perfectly natural, obviously, you know, like it's and Bungie are fine with that as well, and they're okay with people having hot takes on their game, and you know, they're cool with that. But I think what they've really pushed back on recently is where people cross the line into not only what you'd call toxicity, but like outright harassment. So one person recently has been running their mouth talking about how they're going to burn down Bungie HQ, and how they have recently moved into the same area as one developer, and they said that this person is not safe because now they live in the same area. He said that in a sort of threatening sort of way. And so Bungie's like, and plus this person was also selling cheats on some cheat forum and doing a whole bunch of other stuff. So Bungie are like, you know what? Fuck you. We're going to sue you. And so they brought suit against this guy, and that is now happening, right? So to be clear, there's a bunch of stuff that he's done. I suspect that the lawsuit is centered on the sales of cheats, because Bungie are taking a number of cheat makers and distributors to task right now. But they're also throwing in, as I mentioned, the fact that this guy is abusive and threatening to Bungie staff. Related to that is another instance where there was a creator by the name of Amaze, and he did like a promo video in collaboration with Bungie. This content creator is African American, and when this video went up, Bungie staff members, like the Bungie staff members who posted this video, started getting really, really racist phone calls and messages from this person who was just saying terrible, unspeakable things, and was also being like, and these numbers were unlisted, by the way. These weren't publicly listed, you know, community numbers or whatever, but calling the front desk at Bungie. This was like their personal cells. And this person was like delivering pizza to this person's, to the developer's house. So that means that this person knew where these developers lived. And, you know, if you send someone a pizza to their house, like that's very threatening in its own way. Not because
pizza. That's
not because pizza itself is threatening, don't get me wrong, but it's basically like, hey, I know where you live, and that's fucking chilling. So Bungie has worked to unmask this guy, because this guy was sending these texts from like a, what do you call it, like a
burner?
A burner, essentially, right? And so they've found the identity of this person, and they're also then they're working with law enforcement around this guy. There's no update on what is going to happen on that yet, but that's happening in the background. So yeah, man, like Bungie's staff have really been put through it lately. I know once their community manager has also taken time off recently because of the toll that this sort of harassment has taken on him. And I understand that some other Bungie developers have done something similar in the past. They've also said, as a result of all of this, that they're kind of going to step back temporarily from engaging the community in the same way that they used to, because they want to be able to build some mechanisms to keep their staff safe, you know. They were very clear that this is not a punishment. This is not Bungie being like, oh, you've been naughty, so now we're going to take away rights. It's literally like them stepping back and saying, well, first we need to make sure our staff is safe, and then we can continue the conversation, right? Yeah. Which I think is more than fair, obviously. So that's kind of the background to what's going on over at Bungie right now. Which
Ralph, can I ask you a question?
Please.
Not that I don't think anyone should ever receive unsolicited harassment or anything like that. You should be responsible, everyone. Don't do that kind of stuff. It's not cool. If you wouldn't want to be treated that way, why would you do it to others? But did Bungie do anything recently that would warrant this kind of behavior? Or is this always kind of, this is me asking ignorantly, because I wasn't an original Halo guy. I'm not a Destiny guy. Like, did they do
nerf
something?
The Gjallarhorn? Did they?
Yeah, like what?
Well, they announced they're nerfing Gjallarhorn is getting nerfed soon, right? And actually, they did. We're not going to get into the Gjallarhorn change, the recent Gjallarhorn. But look, I get the thrust of your question, and if you're asking, did Bungie make some gigantic change or do some big thing that might upset the community at large? No, they haven't. They've just been doing their thing. It's been fine, right? It's literally a case of, in that specific example with that guy, that content creator Amaze, they just put up an ad with this guy. It was a collaboration, and then, you know, that's how it went down. So it's actually been pretty chill on the Destiny community front. I've definitely seen it been pretty rocky over the years, very rocky in fact. But right now it's pretty relaxed, I would say. It's calm seas right now.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
It's kind of, it's awful because, I mean, Bungie from the outside looking in, as someone who is not really a Destiny fan but follows, obviously I know a bunch of people who work at Bungie. They are kind of always at the forefront when things happen for social justice or change. Like, they'll speak up about abortion rights or LGBTQ plus members of staff, like wanting to feel safe and included, and they seem to have a very progressive culture, I would say. And it's just very, I don't know, like, they should not be on the receiving end of any of this, but it is very nice to see, because I feel like community management in general is a very thankless job. You're getting that shouted out by the internet, and then you have to kind of
visibility,
sieve that information into what is useful criticism and feedback for the team, but also what's noise. You'll get insults thrown at you, and so to see Bungie, you know, actively like taking a step back to ensure the safety of their employees is fantastic. But it's like, Bungie seem to be a company that talks to their community a lot, and like, you know, you have other studios very similar, like Warframe, for example, and it just feels like when you see this kind of vitriol come to a breaking point, it's like, what else can people do? Like, is community management as we know it gonna have to completely change, because the anonymity that the internet offers is just gonna ruin the relationship pretty much for everyone? Do you think like companies like Bungie are gonna have to take a step back and be a little bit more, you know, guarded and reserved when talking to their communities?
I mean, it really got me thinking about, well, like, community like, what are you really getting by speaking to your community? And like, I don't mean that in some kind of coy way, like oh well, community sucks, let's just forget it, because I don't think that at all. But it really actually got me like thinking intellectually about like, well, when Bungie are speaking to their community, because right now they're stepping back from that engagement, okay? And it's like, well, what are they going to lose as a result of that? Is the game going to be any worse as a result of that? I don't think so, right? Because Bungie are always listening. All developers are generally listening to their players, right? And they're on Reddit and they're on Twitter and whatever else they see it. But that presenting of their staff as this kind of like, here we are, talk to us, give us your opinions, that's that dialogue thing. I don't know how much that necessarily really adds to the game, you know what I mean? And like, I don't know, like, I still think Destiny would be a great game if it adopted like a Nintendo model where they don't fucking care about community. They don't give a shit. They don't want to have a conversation with their players. That's right. You want to have a conversation with us, speak to our lawyers, you know? And that's not what I would propose, because I do like that Bungie have that dialogue. Like, I do like that they reach out. But I guess, as I said, it did get me thinking about like, well, let's just imagine a hypothetical where all of that disappeared. What's actually lost? And I don't know, to be honest with you. I'm not sure. I really don't know.
Would the hypothetical be essentially these companies would still look at feedback, but it wouldn't necessarily be a two-way conversation, right? Is that what you're saying?
It's like I'm sure Christopher Nolan is out there looking at what's going on in his industry, and he's looking at what the fans are saying about his work. But he's not on Twitter being like, "Hey guys, what do you want me to make next?" You know what I mean? Like, he's just doing his thing.
Christopher Nolan has a Finsta? You know,
I don't. What's a Finsta?
Like it's a fake Instagram account where he's. I don't know.
Oh, right.
Nolan Lover 69.
Sure. Sure.
It's just crowdsourcing from there.
It's just a letterboxed account for film people. It's a letterboxed account straight up.
Yeah.
But it's an interesting point too, because it's like on the more product side, which video games are like physical things you're buying sometimes. You don't have you don't have Tim Cook like arguing with people online. Like, there's not a debate about their products necessarily. So it's a weird spot with how video games are. I do think why video games are unique and why they do this is because, maybe it's because they had a different upbringing. If you think about, like, I just can't help but think about, like, kids writing it. Like Jeff in the interview we're gonna see, Jeff talked about writing in to his favorite game developer, like, hey, how did you guys make this game? And they write back. There was the old Nintendo hotline. There was the early days of Doom and how games were just passed around. So it's almost like it was because it started as this grassroots thing that's kind of been integrated into the newer communication pipeline / business model. Whether or not that's good long term, I don't know, but I think that for me at least explains like how it is here right now.
And travel deep into
gaming wasn't necessarily accepted by everyone else, and so you had to form your own community and kind of build each other up that way, right? In order to be taken quote unquote seriously. It's different. Whereas other I don't know. How would you even? I don't know. It feels like video games at least are a little bit more of an endearing medium because you play it, like you experience things in a different way, but it also feels like they kind of intertwine with each other a lot more, I guess. I don't know. Film for me seems like maybe this is just a bizarre way that my mind works, but like I pinpoint and I tack a film to a place and a time. Whereas with gaming, it feels a little bit more ephemeral, and those experiences, like Overwatch came out in 2016, I'm still playing and talking about it in 2022. Whereas Lord of the Rings: The Fellowship of the Ring came out in 2001. It's like, that's who I was in 2001, and that was how I enjoyed that film back then. I don't know if that's just how I process pieces of media, but
that's a good point. I never thought of it that way, actually.
I'm curious too, though, because I think that the biggest elephant in this room is social media and the ability to be so accessible, right? I think all of us are in this industry, have been in this for a while. We have large followings online, and people watch our content and they dig what we put out. But you know, it's not like suddenly.
Oh, now I can see the boss.
Social media appeared. We've been in an era where we've had at least 2 or 3 decades of social media to think about, right? Like, not 3 obviously, but you know, Zynga and MySpace and LiveJournal and those outlets to express yourself existed when we were 10, 11, 12, 13 years old.
Club Penguin, baby. Habba Hotel, RuneScape.
Club Penguin.
I will have spent over half my life on social media.
Right.
At this point, thinking about it that way.
Whereas there are people now who have lived their whole life with social media and they don't know a world without it. And that ability for understanding how important social media is obviously important to the business. There is value in paying a maze to make a commercial for in conjunction with Bungie and Destiny. There is value in me appearing in Nintendo commercials to promote, you know, a Zelda game, right? There's value there. At the same time, there also is the value aspect that everyone thinks is that I have a voice and my voice means something. And how loud I bark, how loud I use that voice determines the effectiveness of it. And I think that's the scariest part, because then it's just a bunch of people yelling and screaming and making noise, and no one, it's not about listening anymore. It's just about attacking and exploding. And we weren't designed for this. None of this was designed for this. We're just retroactively justifying it because it's making money and it's a part of our accepted culture. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, what's like one example you guys can think of where community engagement has manifestly improved a video game? Like tangibly, manifestly improved.
I mean, the mod community. You know, like they got together and fixed Dark Souls. They, you know, games that have come out like full.
But that's an interesting example because that was very much like FromSoft don't talk to those guys. Like that's just like the wall is up with FromSoft. How, like, you know, Miyazaki is not like, hey, what do you guys think I should? How many heads should this dragon have? Should it have 3 or 4 heads? What do you think about that? You know.
5. You're spicy. Okay.
But like, but I think that's such an interesting example to bring up because I think FromSoft is just like, let's just make a really fucking cool game that we want to make, and then everyone can just play it. You know what I mean? Like, unless there's a community management or engagement angle with FromSoft that I'm not aware of, but I understand them to be quite just, we're just making our own thing, and that works fine. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. Am I wrong about that?
No, I think you're right, but I think you know, I think one example that I think which was more in line with the question you were asking is when has a community you know, actively changed a game and made it better. I would say the Sims 4 community, like when the Sims 4 launched, compared to previous versions, even base game, it was not as full of features as it should have been. Like toddlers were missing, swimming pools were missing, and people were not happy with that game for a long time. But the Sims community team is very, you know, they do streams, they talk about upcoming changes and new content and stuff. But one of the big sticking points was skin tones, and for a long time it was not representative, and that's where the community kind of came in. And like, shout out to X Mira Mira here, she made a pack as custom content, and then it got picked up in the community being like, EA, why aren't you fucking doing this? Like, why is the community having to be the people who do this? And then I believe they worked together to actually get that in the game. And so that is, you know, the community seeing an issue with the game, taking, you know, speaking up about it and making the change, and then the community team bringing it to devs and like it getting implemented into the game.
Yeah.
But then you get, you know, there's that kind of stuff, and then you get like, so you get like the great things that community can bring, like, you know, raising money for people who are sick. There's people who role play, people who find friends. Like, there's so many great things that community can bring. But then there's this line where shit like Mass Effect 3 happens. Shit like I think wasn't it they sent a bunch of cupcakes to BioWare and they were really nervous about them, but like no one ate any of them because they thought they could be poisoned. And it's similar with the pizza being sent to Bungie, where it's like, it's a kind of vaguely threatening way of saying we know where you live, or, you know. And so doxing, that became common.
But I think
practice.
that's
like tracking people on like people's family. That's the other thing. Like, why would you fucking reach out to developers' family?
I think that's crossing over into a different thing, which is that I think there is what we call community, and I think there's a discussion to be had about what is the benefit of fostering and engaging that community in the creative design and maintenance of video games. And then there are your nut jobs, who I think that's a very separate thing, because you know, they're still going to be like